Watch this video to the end and learn how to make this mouth-watering, delicious, elevating, nutritious fish sauce. If you know you're tired of the regular tomato sauce, right, this can be a replacement for you. Now you start off by cutting your fish. I'll start by deboning the fish, okay, leaving just the flesh. You can see what I'm doing, all right? Cut to your preferred size. If you want to leave it this way, fine. I just wanted it to see how to, quietly remove the bone from the fish. I want to say a very big thank you to my newest subscribers. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you for joining our family. All right. And if you're new here, you're just seeing this channel for the first time, do well to subscribe and turn on your bell notification so you'll be notified each time we post a new video. This is 426 Kitchen. All we do here is to put ingredients together with love and create a delicious meal, just as we're going to do right now, and you will love it. Keep watching. And to my old subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. Your care, your share, your contribution has brought us this far. I appreciate you. I believe you can see how I remove the bones from this fish. You can use any fish of choice. You can use croaker, you can use tilapia, you can use mackerel fish. Any fish at all is okay for this recipe. Now, after cutting the fish, you wash properly, all right? Introduce them into a bowl. You're going to add dark soy sauce and oyster sauce, right? You can use any seasoning of choice if you don't have dark soy sauce or oyster sauce. And if you love your food very spicy, okay, you can also introduce Knorr cubes or any cube at all that you prefer, and then stir together to combine. Introduce cornstarch to hold everything together, and then mash and cover. Set it aside for any number of minutes or hour depending on your cooking time. I'm done marinating the fish. I'm going to cover and allow it to rest for 15 minutes while I'm prepping the peppers we'll be using for this recipe. We'll have red, yellow, and green bell peppers. I'll cut them into chunks just as you can see and set them aside for later use. This is how I carefully remove the seed from the peppers, and then I'll cut them into my preferred shape. You know, when you're done prepping all the ingredients, life becomes very easy for you. This is how I love cutting my carrots, right? Especially when I'm making this kind of sauce, because I love to chew something. I don't want to just see it, I want to feel it. So I cut in chunks. Onions in chunks as well, but you can decide to do what works for you. If you don't like this level of onions, just cut the way you want. Now let's put everything together into a pan. I added cooking oil. When it was hot, we're going to fry the fish we marinated earlier, right? After frying the fish, you will set it aside. Now I used a very little amount of oil because I want it to just quickly get dried. Now fish does not take time to fry. You don't need a whole lot of oil to just start frying this fish. Now after frying, remove and then reintroduce, and till it finishes. I don't know if you saw the head of the fish when I was marinating, right? I love the head of the fish and I love to eat it, and I'll be the one to eat it. So after frying, right, I introduce the chopped onions. I will stir together until it becomes fragrant. I then introduce pepper. Please make sure to add pepper according to the way you can tolerate. If you're just like me, all right, you can add as much as you want, because there's no beautiful food without heat. After allowing the pepper to steam for some time, I introduce carrot. I introduce a bit of seasoning, all right, and I will stir together to combine to enable everything marry each other. I will also add fish seasoning here and then stir together to combine. So after stirring, this is the right time to introduce your bell peppers. Immediately I introduce the bell peppers, the sauce is as good as ready. Now you might be asking why I didn't add them when I added the carrot. Carrot is a bit tough, right? You allow it some time to loosen up a little bit and to release the nutrients that it has. After stirring the bell peppers for some seconds, I introduce the fish I fried earlier. Everything is coming together perfectly. I'm also going to introduce this slurry. It's made of cornstarch, water, dark soy sauce, and oyster sauce. The slurry will help to infuse moisture into the sauce, making it feel soft like stew each time you're using it. This sauce is perfect for white rice, for boiled potato, for boiled yam. You can even use it for beans. I've used it for white beans and it paired perfectly well. Here, allow to steam for 2 minutes and the sauce is ready. What will you be pairing this sauce with? Let me hear in the comment section. And if you've watched up until this time and you haven't subscribed, this is the best time to do so. Thank you for watching. Till I see you in my next video. Do have a pleasant day.